Mile High Sports, your morning minute. Hey, how are you? Sean Drotar has swine flu and is out this morning, so it's just TJ and I here with you on a Tuesday edition of the Morning Minute. I fell asleep last night in the fourth quarter of the national championship game.
That was the wrong quarter to fall asleep.
Well, exactly. So I came in this morning, I told TJ, I said, I fell asleep during the game. And he said, what, during the first half? And I said, no, right at the start of the fourth quarter. And then I woke up to Alabama's quarterback, Tua, whatever you say his last name, being interviewed on the field. So I knew that Alabama had won, and I went, oh, yay, great, and I shut it off. You have been blasting me all morning for falling asleep during the championship game.
Yeah, Nick Saban did one of the most impressive things I've ever seen in a national championship game, which is bench his starting quarterback, who was 25-2 as a starter, for a true freshman who's never started a game, came from behind in said game to win his 6th national championship. It is hard to impress people when you've won as many games as Nick Saban has, and you always have the best players, and you're always expected to dominate. That was impressive.
I think that's why it doesn't impress me, is I've just gotten to the point I'm over it with SEC football. If that had been Bama versus Oklahoma, for example, you would have had more interest for me because I would have enjoyed the fact that it was a different style of matchup and it was an opportunity for a non-SEC school to actually have a shot. I get it. The two best teams played last night. I'm not going to argue that. And the two best teams were from the SEC, which is the best conference in football. I'm not even debating that. I'm just saying I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of tired of it.
Well, I will say this. Auburn, who beat both Georgia and Alabama this season, they lost to UCF, who is undefeated. So I would say that UCF maybe has a little bit of a legitimate gripe today, because while I think that game was fantastic, I would have loved to have seen what UCF could have done against either of those teams.
I think those are the things we keep looking for. Nuggets lost last night on the road against the Warriors. If you have not checked it out, a great podcast exclusive posted up at milehighsports.com. Our own Jeff Morton with an hour-long conversation with Josh Kroenke, an exclusive for you. Get inside the head of Josh now that he's been in charge of the teams for 7 years. What's different about now compared to when he started? All of that and more you can find out about in that great interview in the podcast that is posted up milehighsports.com. Nuggets back in action tomorrow night at home against Atlanta, Friday against Memphis. The Avalanche are in the midst of their bye week, as they call it in the NHL. They'll be back in action, I don't know, sometime in April. We'll talk about that as soon as they're back on the ice, because they are on a roll. Can they keep it going when they come back? We'll find out. For TJ, for Sean, hope you feel better, my friend. My name is Nate. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow.